Cell theory has been the standard by which we judge whether something is alive. Living things can be made of a single cell, like a bacteria, or millions, billions, or trillions of cells working together in the form of a human or plant. Let's take a closer look inside these cells and learn more about them. Most cells are small because their size gives them a high surface-to-volume ratio. Having a smaller internal space allows them to efficiently exchange nutrients and waste between the inside and outside of the cell. If cells were larger, this exchange would take too much time, and the cell might either starve or be poisoned by its own toxins. The goings-on within a cell are always contained by an external barrier called a cell membrane. Also called a plasma membrane, this flexible container is made of a phospholipid bilayer that separates the cell's inside from the outside world. The cell membrane serves several different functions, such as providing structural support and protection for the cell, and allowing essential nutrients to enter the cell and expel waste products made within it. The outside of this membrane is often studded with proteins that allow one cell to communicate with others. These proteins can bind one cell to another, disperse or receive information to and from nearby cells, act as protective gatekeepers, or serve as flags to announce the origin of the cell. Some organisms like plants, fungi, and some microbes have stiff cell walls attached to the cell membrane. Cell walls not only provide a thicker and stronger structure to an organism, they regulate the pressure inside the cell. This not only protects the cell against bursting or collapsing, it allows cells to develop turgor pressure in which the fluid within the cell presses against the cell membrane and cell wall. Cytoplasm is a solution of water and nutrients that take up the most of the interior of a cell. It is the site of a cell's metabolic activity. For instance, energy is produced within the cytoplasm via glycolysis, cell division, photosynthesis in plants, and protein synthesis. Most of the cytoplasm is a water-based solution called cytosol, which provides support to all the cellular structures and carries them from one part of the cell to another. The surface of cytosol has a jelly-like consistency to keep various components of the cell in place. In the next part of this lesson, we'll take a deep dive into learning about single-celled organisms, known as prokaryotes, and the characteristics they have due to their structure. Prokaryotes lack organelles or other internal membrane-bound structures. The word prokaryote means before the kernel. It received its name due to its lack of a membrane-bound nucleus. Prokaryotes are divided into two main groups, bacteria and archaea. Here are some fun facts about prokaryotes. Did you know almost all prokaryotes have a cell wall attached to a plasma membrane? This helps protect them from extreme conditions. The genetic information of archaea and bacteria is encoded on a single circular chromosome, a double strand of DNA contained within an area of the cell called the nucleoid. Prokaryotes are only capable of asexual reproduction, which they accomplish through binary fission, a process by which a cell makes another chromosome and then splits into two. Because of their method of reproduction, prokaryotes are often able to share genetic information via horizontal gene transfer, or lateral gene transfer. Some archaea and bacteria possess the following structures: a capsule covering the body of the microbe that offers extra protection from dehydration and attack, and can even help the bacteria adhere to surfaces, whip-like flagella used for locomotion, and pili, little hair-like projections used to stick to surfaces, and ribosomes, which are bits of cellular machinery present in all cells, including prokaryotes. Their job is to translate the genetic code from nucleic acids to amino acids, essential to the building of proteins. Now that you know about prokaryotes, we'll take a look at their counterpart, eukaryotes, and how they differ in the next study guide. That's everything we have in this lesson. If you need to review what you learned, Go to www.scienceaide.com and access our study guide, download the PDF, and learn science smarter.